Hey people, it's Broken Puppet, and this is how to draw an old school record player. Enjoy. Alright people, how to draw an old school record player. Now this one's going to be about neo-traditional, so a little bit more detailed than old school. Too much stuff on this disc. But start off with, we're going to do a box. To do a box, do a rectangle. Have it slightly at an angle, like so. Off the side of it, do another rectangle, but slightly skewed. At the top, bring a line across, and diagonal just there. Above it, up here, get yourself a nice big circle shape. Just on the side here, just curve it in just slightly, around to the top. On top of this, you want a circle, so do an oval shape that fits on top of this box. Don't worry if it's not perfect, most of these record tattoo ones are not, you know, they're sort of designed kind of not to be, with the positioning. And have a little circle just here, little rectangle just connecting it, a little tube, a little bit there. It's just the part that plays it. Off the side here, get yourself another little circle, bring off a little rectangle, another rectangle but an angle, so like a little bit there, and one come off to the side, and then the other one going the same way as the first one. Just a bit thicker. That's just basically the turn, like the handle. You turn to make this still work. Just bring a little line just to the side of each line just there. So line there, line next to that one, next to that, just there. Same just on the top. Then just two lines around the bottom, just come slightly wider. Come up just a touch. Just going to be a little platform that's going to be sitting on. Now the back, starting near where this part is, so towards this side, come up, curve into it. Come up thin, so you're very close to the line. As you get here, you start widening, and then you go wide as you connect to the circle. And now because this part's going to overlap, you don't want this connecting to the edge of the circle, just slightly on the inside. So you see it comes out wide but not quite connecting perfect. What we're going to do, just bring up a line coming through the centre bit all the way across, and then next to it we're going to start circling these out. So this one above is going to curve this way, this one's going to curve a bit more, and the curve's going to keep starting lower and lower. Like you see I started bending from a lower part, like here I start now, where it's lower than this bend. Curving that. Until eventually we get here when, like, you know, these lines disappear. And then you just break this up into sections, slowly curving around it. Just do the same thing the other side, just obviously bending the other way. Like so. That just creates it so you've got like a tunnel that goes into it. Just going to put a little line there. A little line there. And now behind it for decoration, I'm going to have a vine coming up here, a vine coming up here, and some leaves just coming off the bottom, just for decoration. And I'll probably do a red bit just in the background just here. Now this is neo-traditional, so I'm going to use two different line weights. So what I'm going to do is come in, start off with my detail, and then I'll come back and thicken the lines afterwards. So I'm just going to go over pretty much everything we've just done. Just going to put a little dot just on the inside of this bit. And just make this curve more, like, you know, more thinner, come to a point and then curve out so it looks like it bumps out of it, rather than like a perfect circle. line up, line down, line across, line down, line up, line up. Now in these corners I'm going to put a little curve, except for the bottom part. Just creates this nice little bracket just to connect these lines. Bottom lines across. To connect those up to those bottom lines. Line up, line up. First I'm going to bring in this oval shape. Like I said, don't worry, this bit isn't perfect. It very rarely ever is. In fact, in old school, I think they deliberately make it not perfect to kind of give it that old school look. There goes there. That's going to bring up this curve. And now where each one of these lines connects, I'm just going to do a little bump. Bring in that curve, and just bring back those lines. Like so. Like that. And now we've got the basics. I'm just going to add some little detail bits. So where we have this bit coming around, it's going to bring a line that kind of curves with it, then a straight line. Just like so. Now I'm just going to bring in a couple little joiner lines just there. You can bring in like a few little record lines. Yeah, we're like these two bits. I'm just going to do a cross hatch. I don't know if this part's traditional, I haven't seen a lot of them. I just remember seeing it once ages and ages ago. and it just looked really good. Ever since then I kind of like adopted it. I put a little plaque just in here. B P. See if you can figure out what that means. So I'm going to come up with the Sharpie now and just sticking up certain lines. Mainly just the outline really, and the outer line. Let's bring that around. Line in there. Line just that. For loose, can do line, curve on the outside. So straight line, curve line, curve line, straight line, curve line, curve line. Just a couple of little parts just off the edge there. On the inside. Some straight lines, just random amounts. I'm not going to have it line up so they're different each side, just to make it different. So many different ways of doing the leaves. I very rarely ever do leaves the same way twice. Go around that. Bring that vine over there. Vine coming up there. Each one's just going to be a basic on the leaf. Start off with the inside bits. 1, 2. Have it sort of get close but not quite touching. Slowly get wider as you go further down. And then match up on the other side. Those just on the inside ones first, because if you do them on the outside too close, it can be awkward trying to bend them in. Sometimes there just isn't enough room. That's why there's always enough room on the outside. bits going around there. Scrub the rubber. Rub out all that pencil work. Let's get ready to colour in. One last quick line, just going to put around this record player. Just so it stands out. Right. Now you know me, I'm going to go with my markers, but you feel free to use whatever you guys want to use. It's all the same in the end. Oh, that's like my hand. Right. So I'm going to start off putting in some black, just in key areas. It's nice and bold. So just flicking it just on the inside of these bits, top and the bottom. Black on the bottom of those leaves. And done that, get my grey. Grey. And then just start blending them out. Just flick it little by little and just go wet through your shades. You know, if you're using water paints, you just keep watering it down. Using pencils, just kind of like to light pencils, or just keep blending it out. And now you see on here, I start going circular. You know, it went into it that way and it started going circular, so we kind of get this sense as we shade out of the shape. Same here, see I'm kind of curving with the shape, so I get this kind of curved feel. Put a little shadow just in this bend. You know, a little highlight just across there. A little bit of light just flicking across that there to make a shine. And black. Just flick that across the record player. Or the old vinyl rather. There we go. Now we've done that, we're ready for some colour. Now I want these bits here to look kind of golden on the outside, so I'm just going to colour these in. Yellow. Or if you've got like a caramel tone, it looks very nice as well. I'm going to put my first bit of yellow here, and I'm going to work in the brown into the side parts. So just get like a base coat of the yellow first. Doesn't have to be yellow, this can be any colour you want. I just like making it kind of golden. Pro marker, I'm just going to make these corner bits red. this bit here red as well, and the handle. There's two bits there. I'm just going to have a red line just coming through, I think. I'm literally making this way up on the spot. Well, this part I'd literally make the entire thing up on the spot. But yeah, normally I don't do this, but I'm just looking at it thinking, oh, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks really nice. Grab me a blue. Just going to colour in that bit blue. And that top part, just that. Just going to put in a wood effect. Just looking at it thinking, I'd like to have this bit of wood behind it. So these are just squiggly lines across. And then a bit of brown behind it. Being very classic with the colours here. But don't feel like you have to be. Just gonna start flicking a little bit of this brown. Nothing too much. Just go down to a lighter brown and just blend that out. And then just come back into the yellow and just rework over that edge. It's very subtle, but it just gives it a bit more like a golden bronzy kind of feel to it. I've got to blend that bit at the bottom. Some green. Colour these bits green. Just like so. And got a nice red circle in the background. I say circle, but it's just going to fill in this a little bit. And if you imagine just flicking little red bits over on the outside, so. Just gonna grab me a white. It's just a white Prisma pencil. Gone down to the very tip. I get for a little white. I like Prisma pencils because they draw on literally anything, just like pure white. Just put a little bit just here and there, so just on the inside of this edge, just to bring that out. A little bit just here and there, just to bring out this kind of curved shape. A little bit in the BP plaque. I think I might do it white just around the edge of the record player, just to isolate it. Just like so, it kind of brings it out. And lastly, I think I'm going to go blue just for these inside parts, just to make it a slightly different colour. And there we have it. That is how to draw an old school record player. I hope you like it. Just like, subscribe, comment, yada yada yada. You guys know the usual routine. And a broken puppet, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.